Alright, welcome back to another episode of Hailey Knits a Bit. As the name suggests, my name is Hailey, and I come to you from Tennessee, where I live with my fiance, 2 dogs, and a cat. And yeah, today is August 10th, and it is a special episode because it's my birthday. And I turned 27, I think. Yes, 27. I can't keep up with it. I don't know what age I am, but it's fine. It doesn't really matter anyways. Age is just a number, time is just like a social construct anyway, so, or whatever they say, I don't know. But surprisingly, I did not have any birthday pies, but that might change. That really might change because I have been highly considering linen quill, and I realized with the podcaster name I was thinking of last time is Another Knitting Podcast. She's been talking about linen quill a lot lately, so it has really been inspiring me. And when I was at work yesterday, I was kind of chilly, and I wished my cardigan I was wearing, which was just a store-bought cardigan, it wasn't a hand knit one, but I was wearing it like a shawl, and I was like, man, I really wish I had a shawl. So I'm kind of thinking about making a shawl out of the linen quill. But I'm also kind of thinking about maybe trying to cast one on with one of the yarns I have in stash. Really probably should try to use some of my knitted in yarn because I've only knit one hat out of a knitted in yarn. And if you watched my stash tour video, and my Ravelry is actually up to date, I think, on almost all of my yarn, except I don't think I took out the amount I used for the one hat. But I have at least like 3 or 4 sweater quantities, at least, probably more than that. So I don't know, we'll see. But we got a new light in here. I can't remember if we had this light last time. I think I did, but it was casting a shadow because I usually face like with my left side toward the light. So I decided to face the other way and see if that helps any, because I was going to go toward the door more so, but I didn't feel like moving more stuff to be able to film by the door. So just kind of scooched myself around the table because we've got a table kind of like in the middle right here. So yeah, but anyways, that's just my ramble. I might have sort of a birthday cast on, we'll see. But so far no birthday pies, surprisingly. But yeah, definitely may change. I really wish the people that went to Flock, like their leftover stuff, I wish they would post already. But I know they need a break after all that time. But Dim and Rain, I am waiting on her to post her stuff. I really am. Like, she's one of my favorite makers for sure. I love her stuff. I love how like it feels like you're buying a piece of art from her. And she's a great artist, and I really like her stuff. So I don't know, waiting for that. But yeah, no, linen quill, or maybe some knitting for olive is definitely on the radar, the forecast. Just need to figure out what I want to do with those before I buy it, because I do now when I'm buying yarn, I do try to have like an idea of what I want to buy, but I don't know, we'll see. Why does my sister keep calling me? I didn't tell her I was filming, so that's probably it. But I wanted to film. All right. So I guess I'll stop rambling and I'll start showing you stuff. So no finished projects this week. Well, I do have a half-finished project. So I guess we'll start there. It's a good place to start. All right. So I still have it in my Mountain State Stitches bag, and this is the Summerly, I don't think I finished this last week, the Summerly weekend shorties, I do believe. Oh my goodness, she keeps texting me too. I can't see, so I'm like, I have to swipe it up. But anyways, some Summerly weekend shorties. A lady at work, she really talks about her granddaughter a lot, and so her granddaughter is like 2.5 years old, something like that. Anyways, so this is a sock made for her. It's the toddler size or the first size in the weekend pattern that Summerly has. And yeah, so I did finish that. I don't remember because I'm not the best at casting on so this is just a merino, superwash merino and nylon blend. Same thing as last time. I can't remember what the name of the yarn is, but it's on my Instagram, which I need to start posting on. But I did sort of cast it on. This is with US 1s, 2.25 is what I'm using. And I started this with Magic Loop, and then I did purchase some Hiya. What are these considered? Flyers? Hiya Sharps, like the little, almost like the Addy Flexi Flips. But you know, they're sharp on both sides. So I like that about them. They are a lot lighter. Don't feel as durable as the Addy Flexi Flips. I think that's the only downside about it. But they are like, they're pretty similar for the most part. So this is also a bigger size, so it's like not a great comparison. This is the sharp side. This is technically the sharp side. So if you can see that, yeah, like you can tell the Addies is like is not sharp of a tip as the Hias are. But yeah, and I don't know also the Hias are longer. Well, no, the Hias are shorter, but they have a longer cord in the middle. So I don't know if that has to do with just because they're different sizes, or if it's because they're made differently. Probably just because they're made differently. But anyways, yeah, I really like both of them. I do have a ladder though, I've noticed on one side. I don't know why that is. Like this side, pretty good. This side, you can kind of tell. And I sewed it up though, I think, for the most part. But I have sort of a ladder going on. I don't know why that is, but yeah, it's fine. It's okay. I don't mind it, but I did finish half of that. I need to finish the other one. And they're pretty cute. I'm really excited about that. I have this much, and then I have like a sock I need to finish ripping out completely. And that's all the yarn I have. But yeah, I haven't really done much with a half-finished project, but I did finish those, sort of, half. So that counts for something at least, right? But while we're also on this front, I'll show you an update on my DRK Everyday Socks. This is what I've got so far. And yeah, I did a Turkish cast on. I don't know why my dogs are barking. It's making me nervous. Oh, the neighbor just pulled in their driveway, whatever. Yeah, so the Turkish cast on, which Andrea Mowry calls for 4 in the pattern. This is US 1.5, 2.5 millimeter, yeah. No, this is a US 1 also. That's weird. I feel like those are different size needles. The highs in this one. I don't know, but this is also US 1. I didn't realize that. I thought they were 1.5. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Yeah. So I've made a little bit of progress on these, and I do like how they're so stretchy since they are ribbed all over. And I really can't wait till I get to the heel. But yeah, this has definitely made doing toe-up construction a lot easier for me. I don't know why I'm so opposed to Magic Loop. Magic Loop is just not my thing. I don't know why. Oh, Ruby and Rose's yarn. Her 85% superwash merino, 15% nylon. Pretty great. And I think this is the typewriter set. I don't know, I can't remember. Of course, I don't have the tag in here, but that's okay. I'll update whatever I have it actually done. I'll put it on my Ravelry, what type of yarn it was and stuff, the colorway name, whatnot. But yeah, so moving along on that. And then that is just one of my charms I got from Maria Forest Charm, I think. I can never keep up with it. I don't know why. I can't ever remember. I'm a terrible podcaster. It's fine. It's fine. I do try to put notes. I still haven't put notes on my last video. I need to go back and do that sometime, but I just have not had any energy. I don't know if it's like, I feel like this is TMI. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Or maybe you feel that way, that it is, but whatever. I don't know if I have like a thyroid issue because I'm still, pretty young. Like, I shouldn't have zero energy. Like, I don't feel like I eat too unhealthy. And I feel like for the most part, I do get plenty of sleep. So it's not like I'm tired per se, but like I have zero energy a lot of the time. Just no energy whatsoever. And I feel like I'm making excuses, but I guess so in a way it is. But I just don't know if like I have a thyroid issue or I don't know. Don't know what it is, but it's fine. It's whatever. We're good. Yeah, but I haven't been back to that video to put some notes, which I need to do, and actually make a picture for that one and the last one too, like a cover photo, I guess you could say, because I do love my flowers, I do have to admit, but I'd rather like some yarn be with the flowers or something like that, so it's kind of like knitting related, sort of, and it kind of combines my two worlds, which that's really exciting as well. One of my dahlias, I have 2 dahlia plants out there. One that I bought from the Tractor Supply, I think that's where I got that one. It is almost fully bloomed. I'm really excited. And I thought it was going to be like a bright red, but it's turned into like a deep purple, kind of like maroony red. It's really pretty. I'm really excited for it to be completely bloomed and ready to be cut so I can look at it, leave it in here and then bring it with me to work and stuff. But yeah, so let's see. I guess we'll just continue on with like the not as exciting stuff, and then we'll move to like my main objective lately. So I can't remember if I just cast this on last time. I might have, but I scratched the idea for the Tin Lena. I've heard it pronounced all the ways. Sanus Garn, and then this is Pearl Gray, I believe. Yeah, it's the colorway name. I was thinking about doing the Tulsa tea in it. Then I thought about doing the ranunculus in it. But then I decided to just do the Cumulus tea by Petite Knit because I already had that pattern. But I did already buy the ranunculus pattern as well too, because I really do want to knit that sometime. And I have, because I was planning to knit the Cumulus tea and some of the yarn I got from Craft Me Not in the color Soil, which is her like silky yak fingering like base. I can't remember the exact things in it, but I know there was silk and yak, and I think that's the base name is silky yak in the color Soil. But I don't know. I was like, well, this pattern this is one of the suggested yarns. It said either Pure Silk or Tin Line by Sanus Garn. So I did the Tin Line, and I have cast it on, and done a bit of the raglan increases. I think this is technically what it's called. You're supposed to do, I'm like a quarter of a way there, pretty much. I think I've done just a few increases. But yeah, so I have been working away at that on and off. I don't mind. So I feel like it's going to be see-through, which is okay. And I don't mind my stitch definition so far either. I think for the most part it looks pretty darn good. Of course I did not gauge swatch, or I haven't measured my gauge yet either, because I think I at least have an inch, so I probably could get an idea if my gauge is similar to hers, but I'd rather just not know. And that's a terrible way to go about it, but I don't know. It's fine. But yeah, my stitches look pretty good. I've been trying to be like really conscious about how my stitches look as I've been going, because I know this shows a lot. And NE Knits, she's been using the 10 line on the guitar top, and she was talking about how her stitches look, and I think for overall it looks pretty good. Of course, with this type of yarn, which you would already know that anyways, it can, I don't know, I just sometimes it doesn't always look the best, but it's cool. It's fine. Because I actually, the other day, like a side tangent again, side tangents everywhere. I made the Rift last year or so, or the year before, and out of some Hobby Lobby yarn, like some tinsel, 100% tinsel or something like that, or tinsel something else. I don't know, I can't remember the base name. But I pulled it out and wore it the other day, and it was actually great to wear. It was cool, and it really made me want to actually have another summer top finished. Yeah, so we'll see. But my needle stoppers are from Divin and Rain, and I'm using Chowgu needles, which are usually my go-to. Because I only have Chowgu and, well, I have the Addy Flexi Flips and the High Flyers, I believe those are called. And then the Lantern Moon, but those are wooden. But anyways, besides the point, casted that on. So I am not regretting that decision so far. I think it'll be great, and then I'll still have some left. I don't know if I'll order, or I don't know if I actually have any left. We'll see. We'll see where it takes me. But yeah, so that is something I've been working on. Still have my Cami 5 on the needles, but I haven't worked on it any at all, so that's why I'm not showing to you. So I have the excavation blanket. Don't think I've worked on that any either. Like, I might have done one row, but that's it, so I'm not gonna pull that out. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else other than some socks. I think that's it. But my sister keeps calling me. Chill out, lady. I'll call you back in a minute. But anyways, yeah. So I have also been working on non-knitting related stuff too. So I'll show you that really quick, and then we'll round out. Well, it's not. I still have 2 other whips to show you. But this is a kit I got off of Michael's marketplace. Michael's just has some kinds of resellers selling on their website. But anyways, my mom got me a gift card from there 2 years ago or something. So I think, or last Christmas, I have no clue, I don't remember, but I got a cross stitch kit. And I think this is a 24 count or 32 count, something like that. I don't know, I really don't remember. But it is a Riolas kit, and this is with wool / acrylic, yarn, not yarn, but thread. And Wildflowers is the name of it. And so it's just flowers in a vase, and I have been working on that. And cross stitch, as you know, takes forever. So let's see, this is the way it should go. It's gonna be like this. So it's on this tan fabric, on tan Aida, not tan fabric, it's tan Aida. And yeah, just been working on at that. Don't think I've messed up yet, which is exciting, because I did start a cute little bee. I think it's called the Bee Pincushion by Modern Folk Embroidery, and I bought that thread 123 stitch, something like that, one of those websites that do cross stitch, and I literally missed a whole row. So I have continued on with just the missing that one entire row and hoping it just doesn't look bad, but I might have to start it all over again. And it's with a 32 count, I think. Yeah, it's and it's on navy fabric. So, and it was my first time doing 2/2. That's just 1/1, and that was a doozy. So I'll put that in timeout for a while. And I'll go back to it sometime because I really like it and I think it'll be cute hung up when it's done. I'll frame it. So yeah. Let's see. My sister keeps texting me. I know. I'm so popular. Yeah. All right. So I've been working on that cross stitch and it's been fun. I do love flowers and stuff like that, so I can't wait to finish it and hang it up because that's the plan for sure. All right. So sort of birthday cast on, I guess I'll show you. I have not done much at all, if anything, on this. This is the April cardigan by Petite Knit. And I have literally just cast on the amount of stitches it needs. This is the color Rosemary from Craft Me Not's Homestead update in a Surrey and her DK, I do believe. Like, I can't even remember what base I bought it on. It's fine, but it's this gorgeous light green color. Usually not something I would go for, but oh, it's just a sock. Yeah, sock and Surrey, I think. Yeah, so some Surrey, them together, it'll look great. I'm really excited to have an April cardigan. I feel like it is the cardigan a lot of people rave about. They really enjoy having. A lot of people like having the season sweater or seasons cardigan as well, but since I'm just working on the seasons sweater, which is spoiler next up on the whip parade, I guess you could say, kind of need a break from half fisherman's rib. So April cardigan, I cast on the stitches the other night, but maybe I'll work on that today as like my birthday project, I guess you could say, because I'm really excited to have that. I'm thinking, I didn't bring my purse over here because I bought some buttons from Dim Rain a while back and I think that'd be really cute. I hope I have enough for it, but I'm thinking about using those on this. I think that would be special, or I'll have to go find some other ones if that, I don't think that'd work out, and just save those buttons for another project, but I don't know. Yeah, so not much to write home about that, just using the suggested needles. I think I'm using the suggested needles on the Cumulus top as well. And yeah, I think this will be a great April cardigan. I can picture it. I think it'll be great. I'm really looking forward to it. And that's in just this bag. I can't remember who the maker is, but I bought it off of Etsy like a long time ago, and I like the handle it has. And yeah. Okay, last but not least, did put it in my lovely Homespun House and Knitting Unicorn collection bag. Really love it. It fits it perfectly, and I put all of the yarn I do need, well, the rest of the yarn I have for this project in it as well. And I wasn't sure today, too, if I was going to get to the end of it. Of course, I'm not going to when I'm at work. Like, if I'm not busy on, like, doing stuff at lunch, I only have, like, 25 minutes to knit at work. So, I brought my stuff. And I bought these at Kroger. They're, like, back-to-school bags, but they had all kinds of different sizes. And I thought it'd be good to kind of separate my stuff out into, like, better sections. So, like, these are my Chowgu small cords. These are my Chowgu small needles. And instead of having, like, large ones together and whatnot. But my season sweater has been making good progress. I can't remember if I had the sleeve finished last time, but I have one sleeve finished. And I did the, like, tubular sewn bind off, I think. I don't know. It's whatever, like, cast off method it says to in the pattern. But it's not super stretchy. I don't know if that's because of how I did it, like I did it wrong or what, but I think it'll work because it's big enough. It'll do. And my decreasing on the sweater just looks wonky. It is what it is. It's fine, but it's on the bottom, so I don't think you'll be able to notice when you're wearing the sweater itself. I think the half fisherman's rib and then the halo from the Surrey is going to really distract from that. But yes, this is with Explore Knits and Fibers, which I'm wearing their sweatshirt today. It was probably too hot, and I feel like I wear the sweatshirt a lot. I really do. So I probably was wearing it last time too. I don't even know. But I thought it was going to be cooler today. It turned out to be way hotter than what the weather said it was going to be. Or I just didn't pay attention to the weather and saw what I wanted to see. And like for this morning before the sun came out, it was like, we're good to go. It's fine. It's like high 70s. We're good. It's fine to wear a sweatshirt. Wrong. It's hot out there. It was the wrong idea to wear a sweatshirt. But I think I did a row or two on the body since last time. But I was like, you know what? I really do just need to start on the sleeve because I am still really concerned about having enough yarn to finish the sweater. My gauge definitely has to be off because I feel like I'm playing yarn chicken. But I mean, I did really play yarn chicken in the first place because when I bought the yarn, the requirements for the worsted weight was going to be close. Like it was tight. Like I think I had only like 20 extra yards or something like that. Not much at all. So I mean, that's definitely my fault. But I have been working on the sleeve. It's pretty great so far. I did forget to do the initial decrease, so I had to do 2 decreases really close to each other right there. I don't think you'll be able to notice when I'm wearing it, hopefully. But it's fine. You can tell that it's a lot smaller. But I'm actually done the 3rd decrease. So I am moving the way along. I think there's like only 5 decreases or something in my length of sweater. So we are cruising along. I am probably, let's see if I can compare the two accurately. I don't know. The sleeves. I am almost halfway there. So that's pretty exciting. I really hadn't had any motivation. Like, I haven't really worked on it a lot at all. The day before yesterday, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do like Kay from the Crazy Sock Lady idea of 30 minutes of knitting. And I'm like, you know, I can at least do that. So I did that the other day, did the 30 minutes and was able to do like 7-8 rounds, something like that. And was able to get those 2 decreases done. No, I would do like 7 or 8 rounds. I was pretty close to starting to decrease again. And I was like, that wasn't too bad. So I did it again yesterday and I did more than that. Just worked on it the rest of the night, but I was really tired, so I didn't really get that much done. But yeah, really looking forward to finishing this. I'm hoping that I can finish the sleeve with the yarn I have that I'm working from right now, which I'm trying to get it out for you so you can see. So these are the skeins I'm currently working from. And I'm hoping I can at least get really close to finishing it, because then the yarn I have left is this. And then I have my full 2 untouched skeins that I haven't touched yet. So fingers crossed that I can get a lot of my sleeve done with this, or almost the whole sleeve. Dream big, dream big. I don't know if I'll be able to, but we can hope. So I think, oh, well, okay. Stitch stoppers from House of Yarn. And I think that was called like Butterflies or something like that. And then Charmed and Dangerous, little cute strawberry stitch marker. I need to get the donut out and start using that one. But for now, that'll do. So knitting goals planned since I have ran through all of my whips. So as you can see, sorry, flying around everywhere. Yeah, so plan wise, I would love to finish the sleeve of my sweater. And then so finish the sleeve of the sweater, get to the heel. But like, okay, so these are my goals for like before the next podcast, like coming back and showing you next podcast, look at what I've done. Yeah, finishing the sleeve of the season sweater by Ozetta. And Ennis Moore is that colorway, if I didn't say it. But you already heard me harp on and on about that. I really love that color, too, by the way. It's a very pretty color. And I have some nudes in it in that same color, if you watched my stash video. And it's a great color to have. And I'm always tempted to buy more of it. I'm like, wait, I need to, like, take a break from that color because I've already bought plenty of it. But anyways, side tangent. Yeah, so finish that sleeve. I would love to finish the other sock. So I can give that to the lady at work. So if she has like a full set. And I need to wash those too before I give it to her. But anyways, I would love to finish that sock. It shouldn't take me long. Just need to do it. I just haven't done it. That's why it's not done. Get to the heel of the DRK socks. And make some considerable progress on my cumulus top. I think those are my goals. And hopefully, well, next time I should be able to show you my Woolberry Collective colorway for July or August. Can't remember which one. It's probably July. Might be the August. I have no clue. I don't remember. And then I also made a order with Littlest Charm Co., I think that's their name. Kay's been talking about them a lot lately. And I ordered like 5 charms or so. So that was exciting. I tried to do some different ones than what I already have. They should be coming in soon. And I think that's it. I think the only yarn I have expecting in the future is the Ruby and Roses Advent. And I think that is in like September, October. I think. You can check out her listing before she removes it so I can see, like, I have a mental note that that's when it'll come in. But yeah, I would really love, maybe I'll make a shawl out of that Caboose mystery pack I got from Woolberry. Because I am really considering about buying the Pearl Soho, some yarn from them, or the Knitting for Olive yarn. But I kind of need to take a break on buying yarn and just use what I have. I really would love a shawl. Maybe I'll cast on a shawl. I don't know. I keep saying that, and it just doesn't happen. But I want to make the Boneyard shawl. I believe that's the name of it, by Stephen West. It's one of his older patterns. That's a free pattern from him. I believe it's a DK weight shawl. And that would be great because even if I had to buy some yarn, it's fine if I had to buy some yarn. But I did get that, like, white skein from Homestead House, from that kit I got last week, or the week before. I think it was last week. And holding that with a mohair, that would be DK weight. So I might do that. But I don't know if I want, like, a scrappy one. Decisions. My life is very undecided. But yes, I guess that rounds it out. I haven't really been watching anything on TV. The Little League World Series, like, we've been watching the baseball one, or I have at least. And it's really cute to watch. I like to watch the little kids play. I've been watching that on TV. And that's really just it. We haven't been watching any TV shows or movies. Nothing to write home about, TV-wise. It's just not an important part of summer. Summer, I love to sit outside and just listen to the crickets and the birds and the frogs and just, like, take in the nature. That's what I love to do during the summer. But yeah, I guess that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Comment what you're working on. Do you have any ideas that I can make shawl-wise? If you watched my stash video, I don't know how well the stash video was anyways. Like, I was watching kind of the knitting page, and she was actually explaining, kind of makes me want to redo it. Like, I wish I would have done it the way she did it. She was like, she explained all of her skeins and like her ideas and why she bought it and where she got it from and whatnot. Kind of went more in depth with it than the overall like view, sort of. But if you have an idea, I probably should just use my Newton. I need to use some of the mohair that I got from We Are Knitters and some of the Newton and just make a shawl with that. That's probably going to be the best idea because I have tons of yarn. But the Newton, I'm just not comfortable with working on it. It's so slow. And that is part of the process of Newton. That's why a lot of people like it. I mean, I personally like it that way too. But I feel like I have never made an actual... I tried to make a shawl before. The Bauble Shawl by Andrea Mowry. But I was just way too of a knitter. So it didn't work out for me. So I had to rip it out. But I've never completed a shawl. So I'm kind of apprehensive. I would like to have made at least one shawl underneath my belt. And then like dive in with one in Newton. Is kind of like the idea, but I haven't ever knit with Newton while holding a mohair, so I don't know. I've never knitted like Newton while, you know, holding mohair, so I don't know if that really helps with how slow it is, like makes it a little bit of faster process. I really don't know, so I don't know. I need to get off anyways. I have 10% of battery left, so my time is running out real fast. I need to make me a snack. I would love a snack really quick. Love queso bites from Walmart. Not Walmart, Kroger's. Kroger brand queso bites. Delicious. Such a good snack. But yeah. So, happy knitting. Comment, please. And if you're a birthday twin, you should let me know. Because happy birthday to you as well. Yeah. Anyways, bye.